First thing first, I actually want to point out that this throwback gameplay footage y'all seeing from NBA 2K17, I'm telling you right now, back in my 2K days, I was the best stretch big man on PS4. There was no debate about it. Soluminati holds that crown on Xbox back in that day, but I was for sure the best stretch big man on PS4 on NBA 2K17. But I'm not here to talk about NBA 2K. Well, probably some other time. But today, I want to talk about GTA 6 as a whole. And before I do start off this GTA 6 rant, I want to run up on Strauss Zelnick and beat his ass. I just want to fight Strauss Zelnick, bro, because he is ruining Rockstar Games with his greed. And I'm just going to tell you right now, your boy has been practicing Muay Thai. I'm going to be kicking in some more shit if I see him in person. But they probably going to throw my black ass in jail because of abuse of the elderly. Because he's like, what, 60 years old or something? So you know they're going to have some charges pressed on me by the time I lay a finger on that white man. And on top of that, I just really want to fight him because he's over there making $72 million for doing absolutely nothing but destroying Rockstar's reputation and playing a hand in the overall greedy aspect of Rockstar Games as a whole. But I'm actually going to let him slide. That's going to be another video for another day. But I want to talk about Grand Theft Auto 6. But matter of fact, fuck Grand Theft Auto 6. Let's just talk about Rockstar Games in general. Because if you guys ask me, I feel like Rockstar Games is going down the route of Call of Duty and Activision. Because I will tell you one thing right now. With Call of Duty and Activision, it just got worse and worse and worse and worse over time. As to whereas nobody really plays Call of Duty anymore. Because y'all remember back in the day, the latest Call of Duties back in the day was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops, and Black Ops 2. And you can arguably say Black Ops 3 as well, because if you want to ask me, that was the best futuristic one out of all of them, besides Infinite Warfare and Advanced Warfare. But over time, it just got worse and worse. It was millions, if not billions of people playing Call of Duty at one point, and then in a span of a couple years, it just fell off because of their greed. Same thing with NBA 2K. If you think about Call of Duty or 2K and you think about all the popular YouTubers from back in the day in those days, you think about FaZe, you think about Optic, the competitive players. Like, you know people like Agent Zero, like Flight Reacts, like those type of people, bro, that was on 2K and Call of Duty. But they don't even play Call of Duty or 2K anymore. FaZe, they got their own thing popping. They got their own business started. And like people like Agent, they got their own thing popping too. And they was really on the whole reaction and the whole in real life basketball scene. It was billions of people playing that shit and then it just fell off. That's exactly the point that I'm trying to make right now with Rockstar and especially Grand Theft Auto. And if you think about all the other Grand Theft Auto YouTubers, or especially the GTA Online YouTubers now, they really on their 5M stuff. Like, nobody is really playing GTA Online anymore. They're really on, like, the RPing scene. And speaking of which, let me premise this by saying, I'm just going to call it right here and now. I know I haven't forgot about Rockstar, the news about Rockstar buying 5M. I'm just going to call it right here and now. You can come back to this video. They're either going to do one of two things. One, they're going to make it worse and worse and worse and worse and probably put some stuff behind paywalls. And two, they just acquired it just so they can shut it down. You can come back to this video and you can quote me on that. I know what's gonna happen. But the point that I'm trying to make is that everything that I just mentioned over like the past 5 years, the Oppressor Mark II, the paywalls, Rockstar Games releasing GTA 5 on the PS5 and Xbox Series X for a fourth time if you include PC, the GTA Plus subscription, just everything about Grand Theft Auto Online in general. Like, I don't need to say anything more because I've been said this. But the point that I'm trying to premise is that they're hyping up Grand Theft Auto 6, but they not realizing that Grand Theft Auto 6 is that it's probably going to be trash on release. I will say it right now. The main reason why I'm not excited for Grand Theft Auto 6 is because I know it will be trash. I'm just going to say it right now. It's going to be trash. And I will tell you why it's going to be trash, right? Because half the stuff that we saw in the leaks, right? Y'all remember when Grand Theft Auto 6 first got leaked by that 17-year-old hacker, right? And when all the gameplay footage came out and all the new mechanics that they showed off in like hours of gameplay clips, like half that stuff modders have already been doing. If you look on 5 mods or look on any other site like Liberty City Mods or whatever for Grand Theft Auto 5 or even the older Grand Theft Auto games, like the modders already beat Rockstar to that stuff. They already been doing that for like the past whatever amount of years. So what they're advertising is really what should have been in the game to start with if they gave the development team more time. And I already know what some of you guys are thinking, but Gwoppy, isn't that really a good thing that they're taking inspiration from mods and all that stuff? Yeah, but that's really not the point that I'm really trying to make. That's good for them that they're including some of this type of stuff. But my thing is that some of this stuff should already be in the game as it is. But that's also not one of the reasons. The other reason that it's already looking like it's confirmed is that it's going to be coming out on all consoles, including the PS4 and the Xbox One, for a hefty price tag of $70, bro. And honestly, I'm not surprised because I told y'all that it's going to be $70 standard, bro. Like, I think besides NBA 2K22 or 23, I think it was, but Modern Warfare 2, they were the first 2 of 3 or so people or game studios that started charging $70 for these games. And not only have they been charging $70 for these games, but they've been heavily microtransaction based. Like, you need certain microtransactions to progress in the game, or if not, have a competitive advantage on some of the other people. If you look on Modern Warfare 2, like, it's literally pay to win with DMZ. They literally start including bundles for DMZ with, like, I don't know, if you buy a skin bundle, you get a free UAV right off the bat in DMZ. Like, that kind of stuff. With NBA 2K, I'm even hearing in NBA 2K24 that there's going to be a season pass, and some of the season pass stuff is going to have a competitive advantage. Like, that kind of stuff. That's going to be another video for another day. But my point is that with all these news articles coming out about GTA 6 this, GTA 6 that, what they don't understand is that they're going to be heavily focused on GTA Online 2 to the point where the story is going to be trash. The story is not going to be focused on at all. Because remember, Dan Houser, Leslie Benzies, and other developers that worked on Red Dead Redemption 2 and the story, like some of the other writers for the stories, Rockstar has always had good stories. But this one, I feel like it's going to be trash. It's going to be trash. Sam Houser, like, honestly, you can give credit to where credit is due. Sam Houser had a advantage, or like had some type of hand in making some of the GTA stories, but that was really all Leslie Benzies and Dan Houser. They knew what they were doing. But now that they upped and left, and back in 2018, 2019, whatever the case may be, now that they're all gone, they literally have nobody that can fill in their shoes or come remotely close as to making a good fire story like in GTA 5, GTA San Andreas, Vice City, Red Dead Redemption 2 even, Red Dead Redemption in general. They have nobody that can fill in that role. And now that I'm hearing articles saying that Strauss Zelnick wants to monetize the fan base even more, and they want to focus solely on monetizing their games, bro, I already know this game is going to be trash. Because here's my prediction. Here's really my thing about it. I don't really have a problem with microtransactions in games. Like, y'all know this. I don't have a problem with it, as long as you have a stable, fixed, and fun game that isn't pay to win. And I've been telling y'all for the longest time that Rockstar is all about the money. It's very evident last week when I talked about the Red Dead Redemption port on the PS4 and the Nintendo Switch for $50, and then they took down the original off the PlayStation Store that was originally $20. But I'm telling you, bro, this game is going to be trash. And here's really my prediction of how the game is really going to go when it comes out. First of all, I'm not pre-ordering or buying the game at all, because first of all, I already know that there's going to be a bunch of technical bugs. There's going to be a bunch of game-breaking bugs in it, but really that's really not the main reason why. The main reason why is because I know for a fact as soon as GTA Online 2 goes live, they're gonna try and microtransaction base the game fully to as much as they can push it. And it's really going to be one of two things. One, here's the realistic approach, but I know it's not going to happen. The realistic approach is that they have, let's say they have the best game ever. GTA 6 is the best game of this generation. It has a fire story. The gameplay is fire as hell, like we have never seen before. There's no game-breaking bugs. There's no technical bugs. They have a full PC port and everything. There's no problem at all. But then they have full microtransaction base in GTA Online 2 that is completely gonna kill the game. That's gonna completely kill the game. That's number one. Number two, the game is gonna be completely broken. There's gonna have game-breaking bugs all over the place. Like, the story is gonna be trash. It's gonna be trash all the way around. But instead of fixing the game, they're gonna be focusing on GTA Online 2 and pushing as much microtransactions as they possibly can, just so Strauss Zelnick can get another Bugatti in his collection. And I mean, I really hate to be this guy and be the bearer of bad news, or like be the voice of reason sometimes, but like, I already know that this kind of thing is gonna happen, because if you look at any other example that came out, Battlefield 2042, when that came out, remember, that game was the worst game that ever released. It was literally the worst garbage FPS game ever made. And then over time, they just started making it microtransaction based and everything. It's the same thing with Grand Theft Auto 6, because they know that they're going to have billions of people around the world like me or any other people that is remotely interested in any Rockstar product. They're going to have a $70 price tag. First of all, you're a fucking fool drinking stuff from underneath the sink if you pre-order a game these days for $70 and you don't get anything out of it. That's number one. And number two, because they have so much hype around it, they're going to do the bare minimum as possible so they can meet expectations. And if those expectations aren't released, or like they aren't met, bro, they're going to start charging as much as they can after satisfying a good chunk of their fan base, and try to get away with as much microtransaction stuff as they possibly can. Because we already saw it, that they're damn near getting away with GTA Plus. So who's to say how far they're going to push it with GTA 6? They're going to try and push as much boundaries as much as they can, as long as they can get away with it, right? As long as they can get away with it, that's all that matters to them. So overall, let's just recap the future of what could possibly be GTA 6 when it comes out in GTA Online 2. Already a $70 base price for the standard edition of the game. Who's to say who's gonna have an ultimate edition? They're probably gonna include a season pass. They're probably going to push GTA Plus as much as they possibly can, as long as GTA 6's online mode is successful. It's going to be heavily microtransaction based. It's going to have a bunch of paywalls. And let's not forget, it's probably going to be a repeat of the original GTA Online in the first 2 weeks, where nobody could access the servers and the servers were completely terrible and nobody was getting in any online public matches. Oh yeah, and I cannot forget, the game is also probably going to have a bunch of game-breaking bugs, and probably, and who's to say, probably a bunch of OP glitches, like the God mode glitches that was in GTA 5 all over again. It's literally going to be a repeat of GTA Online, but it's just going to be in Vice City, because we already know it's going to be in Vice City. But I'm telling y'all, this game is going to be trash. Don't get your hopes up. I mean, if you want to get your hopes up, that's fine. I want to be proven wrong. But I'm just going to be the realistic one here, like I always am. I'm just going to tell y'all, this game is going to be trash at release. And they're probably going to push a bunch of microtransactions to start the moment GTA Online 2 comes out. So, honestly, I'm not going to buy the game. I'm probably going to wait like a couple weeks. Probably going to make my videos about it, ranting about it like I always do. And then I'll probably hop in. Probably. Who knows? Maybe. But let me know what y'all think about this, bro, because I'm just going to be real with y'all. GTA 6, it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all, at least from what I'm seeing, bro. And I'm just going to tell you this right now. If GTA 5, if we're already complaining about GTA 5, it's probably going to be 10 times worse once GTA 6 gets here. But let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments going, and let's get the discussion popping. This your boy Gwop. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're new, and I'm out, bro.